Hello guys, welcome to JavaScript programming course. On our last video we discussed variables, comments and operators. In today's video we want to program a mini calculator project using JavaScript programming. Permit me to remove this. The mini calculator project would take input from the JavaScript prompt and perform the arithmetic operations. Okay, so let's dive into the work. First of all, I've created this file rather, or this file. If you have not watched this section where I created the file, I'll drop a link on the description box below so you follow from the beginning. Okay, so for now, if I launch this on the browser, we're not going to, just going to get this. I created this file here where we have JavaScript here. That's why we have this. And I linked this JavaScript file, which is this, to this particular HTML file. So we can see our output on the browser. Okay, on the JavaScript file, now we can text it whether it's link console.log. Okay, okay, we can get it on the console that the JavaScript file is connected, so we are good to go. Do well to test this and be sure that it's connected. Okay, the project will just get a prompt. Before we dive into the project, let me just introduce JavaScript prompts for us. Let's see how it works. In JavaScript, we can get input using this method prompt that takes a string variable and also gets the data. So if we say prompt, enter your name, like so. Okay, let's store this in a kind of variable. Let's say late name equals to this. Let's try to console log the name. So we can say console.log. My name is. Sorry. Okay, we just a kind of console log this so that we'll see how this works out. Okay, so if we get to the browser, instantly we're going to see this. Remember to refresh. This is how prompts work. You have the string up, which is this, enter your name. You have it up here, and you have input field where you can type in anything. So if I add my name like Goody and click on submit, we can have my name is Goody. Remember, we'll get the name and we'll console log it like so on the terminal. So this is basically how prompt works. So the idea of this project is we're just going to use this prompt to for person to be able to type the numbers you want to perform the arithmetic operations with, and we'll get the numbers and perform the arithmetic operations. This project is a very basic project for beginners. Okay, so let's just get started. Instead, let me rename this page JavaScript project rather. Okay, I guess this is good. Okay, so now I'll just get the name. We'll just get two numbers from the input field and we'll perform the arithmetic operations with it. Okay, so let's get the first number, enter the first number. Enter the first number. Okay, we'll get the first number here. Let's call it num1. Num1. That's just a variable. So what basically we're doing is we're getting the input that there is a type like so. If I type any input here, if I type any input here, we are getting the input and we'll store it here in this variable. Okay, enter the first number. Let's get the second number. Let num2 num2 equals to prompt like so, which will say enter the second number. Okay, so we're getting the second number and we'll store it here. Let's be sure that the number we got it right from the prompt by getting the two numbers. We'll just get num1, num1, comma num2, num2. Okay, we'll console log it to be sure that we'll grab the two numbers. Okay, let's refresh the page and we'll just be sure that it works. So if I enter 80, like so, enter the second number, enter 70, I click on OK. So we are sure we have the number 80 and 70, which is the first number and the second number. So with this, we can perform the arithmetic operations. We can perform the arithmetic operations with these numbers. Okay, let's just go there. I'll do away with this. Okay, I'll just comment and we'll just continue. But before we do addition, for us to perform arithmetic operations on these variables, it has to be a type of number. But this we are getting is a string. If I point on it, you see that it is a type of string. So we have to convert these to numbers before we can perform that. So let's just say convert string to number. Okay, how we do about this? We can do it straight away, or we can do it as we go alongside. So let's just get it done, and we will perform the addition at once as we converting the stuff. To convert this number, we can use pass int. You use pass int if you trying to get an integer number. That's odd number from 1 till infinity. You use float. We have pass float. If you if you are expecting a number like a floating point number with a decimal point. So for now, let's just go with pass int. Okay, so pass int takes it takes a string type and convert it to a number. The output is always a number. So I'll just do num1 inside there plus this for addition plus pass int as well. Then we have num2. Okay, so we will converting the string number, anything we get from the prompt, we'll store it here. Then as we want to perform the arithmetic operations with this, we convert the string to a number. So in case, okay, we can do it separately. Let's just do it in a separate format. So you just get everything done straight away. So I'll store this in a kind of another variable. So let me use late, let me say number one equals to, if you check now, just over on this, you see that it's a type of number. Okay, the type is now number. That means we have successfully convert this to a number. So this is number two. We'll store it in a variable. If you don't want to check it this way, another way you can check it again, you can use type of, you can use console.log, use type type of will give you the data type of that. If we pass in this inside here and we check the browser, we're supposed to have the type of that variable. Let's just sorry, deal with this. So let's enter 8020. Good. You can say type of number, right? With this we did, it's a number now, so it has been converted from string to number. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, since we have converted this to number type, we can perform the arithmetic operations rather with this. Okay, let's just go. The first we need to do addition. We need to do addition. Down here, we just need to do const. Const is for constant. We'll say addition. Addition equals to number one plus number two. Okay, you're just going to use this one, the converted one, because it's a number. If you want to add this one, it's going to give you an throw an error. So you're just going to use this one. So we have successfully added these two numbers together so we can display the answer on the console. So we can use console.log like so. And the answer is, with this, I want to use string interpolation to display this by using this inverted comma. So with this will allow you to pass in a variable straight with it or to write an expression inside the string. Okay, so I can say the addition of dollar sign curly brace number one and number two dollar sign again curly brace. We have number two is then curly brace again dollar sign rather curly brace is for passing addition. This is what we call string interpolation in programming. It allows you, when once you use the inverted comma, you'll be able to use dollar sign curly brackets to write an expression or pass in a variable, which will be evaluated as a variable but not a string. Okay, so we're good to go. We'll talk more about this and I'll explain it more in the upcoming videos. Okay, if we get to the browser now, let's just terminate this very well and refresh the page. Okay, let's enter 90 as the first number, then the second number, let's enter 500, like so. If we click on next, we have on the console the addition of 90 and 500 is 590. This is what I really wanted to do. If you don't want to do it this way by passing in using string interpolation, another way you can still achieve this is you can still use console.log. Then you can use single quote or double quotes, anyone. And this addition of, then you're going to use string concatenations using addition sign, then followed with single space, addition sign again, so you can have a space in between, then single quote again, the variable rather you want to pass in this case this a number, concatenation again, then string again, and the addition of space, this space, number, and we still need space. You can shift it this way, it's still going to work fine. You can still want to limit some stuff. Let's just limit some stuff by just giving space in the front, right? Okay, remember I keep space here. And concatenation, this side you're just going to give space to, then you have number two. Number two, concatenate is in a string is space, then concatenation addition. There's another way you can do this again, and it's still going to work the same way. So let's just check it out and be sure that it's working fine. I'm going to cancel this. Okay, we'll refresh it. So if I enter 750 and 950, enter, we still have the same thing, right? So these are the ways you can achieve this. Okay, guys, if you like this video and if you like seeing this video like so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and share. I'll keep on doing new videos and solving tasks in programming. See you guys in the next video where I'll be talking about scope in programming, scope and data types in JavaScript programming.